Hello, my friends. This is a quick tutorial on Audacity setup in the most current version. So, in your audio setup, you want to make sure that your recording device, in my case, I have, as you can see, several different options. I have some virtual mics. I happen to be using a preamp, a Volt 176 from an Audio-Technica mic. And you also have recording channels. Most of your microphones are actually recording mono if you are stereo, which is kind of ironic because you're, just your mouth, but there you go. You pick your speakers. Sometimes it gets things that are very, very weird, but make sure it's the correct microphone, basically, is what I'm saying, and you should be good to go. In order to record in Audacity, it's really pretty simple once that's set up. And usually when you plug in a USB mic, Windows recognizes it plainly, and then when you open Audacity, it just grabs that data from Windows. Okay, so usually it's okay, but that's the setup window. All right, this is right here. This microphone is the level. You can see it says recording level, and I can actually monitor from here even before I'm recording. So I can actually set my recording level, and you can see the yellow and red. And this is good. I want it just kind of up in the yellow, and only when I get really loud do I want it to maybe hit the red. So it might be just a little bit loud. I can pull away from the microphone just a little bit, depending on what I'm trying to do. For the type of work we do, sometimes I like to get closer and quieter to the mic. So you want to essentially check your speaking level and volume and set the sensitivity of both the microphone itself. Here, some of the microphones have a dial on it. I actually have a separate preamp dial that I may use from time to time. Excuse me. And anyway, that's how that works. So we'll check out that. Now, the other thing that should be happening, yes, so is you should have good waveforms. So you can see how large these are, how nice these are. You can see all the detail, and you can see the detail when I talk a little quieter. It's still pretty good. So a lot of you have microphones that aren't this sensitive, and so here I'll turn down my gain. Your waveforms might look something like this. They might look pretty small, something like this. So if you can, turn up your gain, which would be turning this up right here. Or I have a separate gain indicator here, or you might need to get closer to your microphone like this. It also depends on the kind of audio you're doing. For those that are doing the supposed ASMR type work, sorry, little inside joke, then you might want to be close to the microphone. Or if you're doing this really dirty talk where you're right in someone's ear, then often that's done very, very close to the microphone. Hi, baby. How you doing? So it depends on what you're doing, what you're narrating, the space to the microphone and the level. You might have to vary it a little bit. But for most of us, you want to set your speaking distance, usually a 6 to 8 inch distance, and a little bit away from the mic is ideal because it doesn't pick up quite as many mouth noises, all right? Lip smacks, stuff like that you have to edit out. And you may not be breathing on the mic, that sort of stuff. So usually you want a little bit away from the microphone. And there you go. Now, let's say you have to take a break, take a drink of water, what have you. All you do is hit the stop button right over here. And I can do whatever I need, blah, 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 blow my nose. Or in my case, I'm going to take a drink. Sorry, throat's a little messy. I've been taking some work phone calls. When I'm ready, la 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 la, then I can go back to recording, baby doll. Now, where were we? Ah, yes, I was about to start kissing you, or whatever you're, doing. So there you go. That's an example of starting and stopping in Audacity. Now, let's say I make a mistake. I have a particular line, and I flub a line. All I do is stop, go back to wherever I flubbed the line. I can hit delete. In this case, I'm just going to go, oops, backspace. Now I did not flub the line. It is said correctly. So it's that easy. If necessary, you can also cut and edit and add stuff later, basically. I've got another video where I talk about cleaning up and editing this, basic compression, because there's actually like problems here that you want to fix, but you can do that through a few different tools, noise reduction, stuff like that. So I'll talk about that in another video, but that's kind of the basics of recording, starting, stopping in Audacity. And I think I'm going to stop this video there.